You're not lazy. You're not dumb. You're just trapped. Trapped in a system that rewards memorization over mastery. Trapped in habits that were designed to make you average. And worst of all, you've been told to study hard, like it's some magic spell. But tell me this, if hard work alone created toppers, why do the smartest students look like they're barely trying? Let me guess. You sit with your books for hours, highlight like a neon disco, reread notes again and again, and yet when it's time to actually recall stuff, your brain files for sudden amnesia. Meanwhile, that one guy who barely opens his book still tops the class. Yeah, feels rigged, right? But here's the truth. The perfect student isn't born. They're engineered with brutal precision. Not with motivation quotes, not with study hard cliches, but with psychological hacks, brain triggers, memory loopholes, and mindset rewiring so strong it's almost unfair. In this video, I'm going to brainwash you. Yes, not inspire, not motivate, brainwash. Because your current way of studying, it's like trying to dig a tunnel with a spoon. For the next few minutes, I need you to forget everything they taught you about learning. Because what you need is not more time. You need clarity, speed, and retention. You see, perfect students don't study more. They study differently. They use specific psychological cues that make the brain addicted to focus. They break down complex topics using neural chunking. They don't read line by line, they scan in visual maps, train the brain to connect dots, and manipulate the exam system like a cheat code. And guess what? It doesn't take months, just 7 days. If you follow exactly what I show you. And I know what you're thinking, 7 days? Sounds like another YouTube shortcut scam. Sure, believe that. Or realize that your brain has more neuroplastic power in 7 days than you've ever used in your entire school life. Still skeptical? Good. That means you're smart. But if you're still here, that means there's a part of you, a tiny rebel inside your brain whispering, what if this actually works? So, here's my promise to you. By the end of this video, your brain will never approach studying the same way again. Not because I'm a genius, but because I'll show you how to become one even if you think you're an average student right now. You'll learn how to hijack your brain's dopamine system to study without effort, how to study less, and remember more using brain cycle timing, and the 3 psychological traps that dumb down even the smartest students. We're not going to motivate you. We're going to rewire you. So if you're ready to stop pretending to be busy, and finally become the student who finishes early, scores high, and still has a life, then buckle up. Because this isn't school. This is the underground blueprint to becoming unstoppable. Let's begin. Day 1. Destroy the hard work lie. Install the smart work operating system. Let's face it, hard work is the biggest myth in education. If hard work truly worked, construction workers would be millionaires. And students pulling all-nighters would be toppers. But they're not. Why? Because the perfect student doesn't study harder, they study with leverage. They create a system that works for them, not against them. So today, your job isn't to open your book, your job is to burn the old identity of yourself. You're no longer a student trying to study. You are now a high-performance learning machine. Sounds cringe? Nope. Because your brain doesn't respond to effort, it responds to identity. Here's what you do. 1. Write this on paper. I'm not here to study more. I'm here to dominate my subject using the fastest mental pathways. 2. Delete all distractions. That means uninstall Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. Except mine, of course. 3. Plan your next 6 days like a battlefield. Don't leave anything to motivation. Once this mindset clicks, you'll feel it. A sudden calm, like your brain finally went from foggy to sharp. Welcome to day 1. The destruction has begun. Day 2 to 10x focus method. Activate deep learning. Using the mental vault trick. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat to study and didn't check your phone in 5 minutes? Exactly. Your focus is a broken tap leaking energy every second. That's why day 2 is all about sealing that leak. Here's the truth. Your brain isn't lazy, it's just spoiled. It's used to dopamine from reels, swipes, and memes. So when you open a textbook, it screams, boring, give me something shiny. So we do something evil. We trick the brain into falling in love with focus. It's called the mental vault method. Step 1. Put your phone on airplane mode. Not silent, not vibrate, airplane. Step 2. Set a timer for just 25 minutes and say this before you begin. These next 25 minutes will decide if I remain average or rise above 97% of people my age. Step 3. Close your door. No sound, no snack, just war. What happens next? Your brain, initially rebellious, starts accepting this as normal. Do this for just 3 sessions a day. Boom, you're studying less time, but getting 10x results. And remember this, if your environment is designed for distraction, you'll never reach genius mode. But if you control your setup, your results will scare you. Day 3, memory mapping. Forget rote learning, use neural linking. Say goodbye to rote learning. That method is ancient like floppy disks and dial-up internet. Today, we install neural linking, a method used by memory athletes and brain hackers. The idea? Your brain hates random info, but it loves patterns. Instead of reading your syllabus like a zombie, you build a memory map. Let's say you're studying history. Instead of memorizing dates, you link them into a story. 1857, the angry teenager of Indian Rebellion. 1947, the breakup year like India said, "We're done," to the British ex. Your brain laughs, connects it emotionally, and never forgets. Science proves this. If you connect facts to emotion, visuals, or absurd humor, retention jumps by 400%. So stop highlighting paragraphs. Instead, use colors, draw symbols, use your own slang. Make the boring stuff weird because weird is memorable, and don't worry about being correct. The brain doesn't need the perfect logic. It needs associative patterns. From today, you stop studying like a parrot. You start studying like a chess master, seeing the whole board, not just one move. Day 4, time. Warp technique. Control time like a topper. You don't have a time problem. You have a time illusion. Ever felt like your 1-hour study session somehow became 4 minutes of study and 56 minutes of minor breaks? Yeah, that's your brain warping time without your permission. But here's the twist. Toppers don't have more time. They just control how time flows in their mind. Here's what they do. 1. Use the 80-20th focus rule. Study only the 20% of chapters that give 80% marks. Check past papers to know which ones. 2. Apply the reverse revision loop. Start your revision from the middle, not the beginning, because the brain remembers first and last items the most. Starting from the middle gives you double memory retention. 3. Visualize your deadlines like death clocks. Put sticky notes that say, 10 days left. Are you going to waste today too? It feels scary, but that's the point. Fear activates urgency, and urgency is the most powerful drug for toppers. While others rely on motivation, you use urgency-based action. Day 5. The daily exam ritual. Beat exam anxiety before it hits. Do you know why toppers look chill during exams? Because they don't prepare for exams, they live in mini exams daily. And on day 5, you'll install this exact ritual. Every night before you sleep, do this. Pick one topic, close the book. Try to write or speak the answer from memory like it's an actual test. You'll fail at first. That's good, because struggling to recall is the greatest brain-building exercise ever. Psychologists call it the testing effect. Students who test themselves remember 2x more than students who just revise. But wait, here's the magic twist. Even when you can't recall, your brain creates a frustration imprint. That imprint makes the brain re-encode the info deeper the next time. This is how toppers get that photographic memory. It's not magic, it's daily friction. Day 6. Brain reboot. Use sleep as a secret weapon. Pulling all-nighters? You're just playing yourself. Because day 6 teaches you the hidden truth. Your brain doesn't grow while studying. It grows while you sleep. During deep sleep, your brain transfers short-term memory into long-term memory. Prunes useless data, strengthens neuron connections like steel. This is why perfect students guard their sleep schedule like gold. Tips to activate memory-boosting sleep. No phone 4-5 minutes before bed. Take a power nap after intense study sessions. 20 minutes equals brain reset. Sleep 7.5 hours minimum, even during exam week. Yes, even then, if you skip sleep, you kill retention. Simple as that. Day 7. Identity lock. Become the person who never falls off. Now comes the final step, identity anchoring. Most students relapse. They try hard for a few days, then crash back into old habits. Why? Because they never became the person who succeeds, they were just pretending. Today, you make it permanent. Write this down. I am no longer chasing top ranks. I am the type of student who makes them inevitable. Tape it above your study desk. Then, every morning look at it, breathe deep, and say, I do not need to be perfect. I need to be consistent. Because perfection isn't a result. It's a system. And now you have that system. And there you go. 7 days. Not 7 months. Not 7 lifetimes. Just 7 days to completely reprogram your brain from a confused note hoarder into a focused, confident memory machine of a student who studies less, learns faster, and scores better. But hey, don't take my word for it. Try it. Just try one of these methods for the next 24 hours. And I dare you not to feel the difference. Because once your brain gets a taste of this new identity, it won't want to go back. Now I want to hear from you right down there in the comments. Which day hit you the hardest? Was it the mental vault focus hack? The reverse revision trick? Or maybe you're still recovering from the burn your old identity part. And if you've ever had that one annoying topper who never studies but always scores, tag them. Or better, become scarier than them. Also, if you're serious about this journey, drop a I'm reprogrammed in the comments. Let the world know you're no longer a normal student. Because now, you don't study hard. You study like a weapon. Catch you in the next one, genius. And remember, brains aren't born, they're built. Let's build yours, one hack at a time.